Hey YouTube, Small Town 442 here, and I got a channel update. We have just bought some land in the country and we plan on moving out here in a year or two. Our house is paid off and we've been debt free for a while, and we were able to save up money for the last couple years and be able to now go back into debt with a loan on this property. So got a lot of new things coming, a lot of projects for out here, so the channel's going to change a lot here pretty soon. So let me show you some of the stuff here on this old farm. Here's the house in the front of the property. This is built in 1966, I believe. It was built by my good friend of mine's grandparents. Hadn't been lived in about 5 years. Freezer was still on, food was still in there. Everything showed about 5 years old in there. So it's been kind of neglected, and we're still not sure what we're going to do with this building. Over there is the pole barn. It, from what I can guess, it's about 24 by 32. It's got a 12-foot ceiling. Down there is grain bins. Talked to the farmer. The farm ground's rented. We're going to continue to rent the farm ground on this property, and he hasn't used them in years. And the power company said the same thing. They ain't been on in years, so I'm not sure what we're going to do there. There might be some opportunity to make a little bit of money in selling those. There's a lot of structures here that just need torn down. I'm not even sure what that is, or what that even used to be. Over here is what you want to call maybe a lean-to or something shed. It's just a roof. They appear to take mostly everything that was in there out. It's empty now. That'll need torn down. Alright, now this was the old homestead here, and my great-great-grandfather actually owned this property. Bought it in 1926, and it ended up going back to the bank in 42. Not sure if he died or just didn't keep his mortgage up. But this house is falling in, full of junk. This will be a project to tear down. There's an old shed over there. Over here we got a barn. Probably going to tear this barn down too. There's a Case 731 tractor. It comes with the property. It does run. It's got a bush hog. I think that's a carry-all there on the ground for it. Just a lot of junk in there. Now this barn here is a bigger barn. It's got a hay floor and like a basement in it, full of old animal stalls on the basement, secondary floor, or whatever you want to call it, that comes out the backside. So this barn's actually pretty neat. We're probably actually going to clean up around this one. We'll probably keep it. Big old barn. So I'm going to go ahead and continue down this lane here in between these barns. Okay, as you look to the right here, that's one of the fields that's rented there. It's all in beans right now. Then around this side, this is all kind of an old pasture, little valley through here. I think it'll look pretty good once it's all mowed up. I plan on putting a shooting range down there and shooting into the opposite hill. It'll be one of my projects. Now, as you see that barn, maybe you can tell how big it is when you look at the backside. It's got a kind of a lower floor with some animal stalls in it. It used to have some horse stalls, and then you can see kind of the valley as it goes down. There's a well house back in there, an old one. So that might be a project, getting the old well running. Now we're getting to the best part of the property. Okay, this is the pond that's on the property. I think it's been here since the, I believe, 70s is when this pond was made. It was sold to the owners that built this pond in around 73. It's 3.5 acres. We plan on, as you can see, there's an old barn up there. You can't really even see that from the road because of those trees there, but that's probably where we plan on building a house later, overlooking this pond. So a lot of projects to come. Stay tuned.